Well, I don't know if people will be able to hear me because this is highly delayed. This is a 30-minute delay Twitch chat, so yeah, I'm not gonna be able to interact with you in real time. So here for context, typically every summer at the NABC, there is a there is at the summer NABC there is a collegiate event which happens where all the colleges send bridge teams, one or multiple, and they take part in the championship event. And the top three get scholarships and their master points for grabs and a bunch of other stuff. But this year got cancelled because COVID and all that other stuff. Summer NABC got cancelled. Along with that, the college championship. So a bunch of schools and people got together and they're like, you know what? We're going to set up our own tournament because we want to play bridge and we want the youth scene to grow. So that's exactly what we're watching today, ladies and gentlemen. We're watching something. We're watching a self-organized tournament. I think the ACBL later came and acknowledged the tournament. I'm not sure what the specifics are beyond them providing directors for the finals. So anyway, for the format about this event, there's gonna be a group stage, which is we're watching one of the group stage matches right now, which I've been given permission to stream. And in addition to that, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how much of the stream is working or how much of it is not. Um, I really hope it works. So anyway, so there's gonna be a group stage. There are four groups with 21 teams entered the event, and there are five teams in three groups, six teams in one group. The top two from each group they advance to the knockouts, and then it's like just quarterfinals, semifinals, and then a final, and then there might be a third or fourth place match. I think there is. So this is a group stage match between Georgia Tech Navy, who's the Georgia Tech third team, and Claremont, colleges, which is actually a combination of three unique colleges because we provided this exception where some colleges could not form a team on their own; they could combine with other colleges in a certain manner. And there's been precedent before for the Claremont colleges playing together, so we're watching that. In terms of seeding, I think Claremont is seeded sixth in the event. They were seeded sixth. So they're the second place seed in their group. Georgia Tech Navy was seeded 11th or 11th, I think. That would be correct. They were seeded 11th, so they're the third seed in this group. So this will be an interesting match right now. So North South is Georgia Tech Navy, East West is Claremont. This is Emma, this is Luke, this is Kelvin, and this is Anthony. So anyway, let's look back to the action. So we had a normal statement auction, 12 can't really complain about this auction. It looks very normal. It's replicated at the other table. Actually, let's take a look at the other table because that one's going faster by the looks of it. So we're in a 1-0 Trump auction. I have no idea what happened so far, but looks like they've taken 5 tricks so far. Very nice. They're about to score 6 to diamond with the beer card, and they're going to lose 2, so they can get how much? What happens after that? So you gotta guess the spade. You also have no way to the dummy. Very interesting hand. Um, okay, so anyway, back to the action. So it looks like the defense is going to score the last 2 tricks. Sorry, I got a couple of messages. So so West will have a claim now. She's going to take the last 2 tricks. Yeah, this is Hayu and this is Fang Yu. They're also members of Georgia Tech Navy. So let's see. Let's see what we're dealing with now. So anyway, on to the next hand. South has a normal pass. West is a fantastic hand. It's not quite too club-esque, but it's definitely game forcing, assuming that partner has, partner is able to bid over one heart, which North might get in the way with the one spade. It's a fair bid, solid suit, you have an outside value. Vulnerable, it's a bit scary, but you gotta shoot your shot. And East has a few options over here. East has a 12 count, so I don't think you want to play one spade double because you have a very nice. I mean, you have a very nice offensive hand. So I like a two diamond bid over here by East. Very nice. South could raise this to two spades, but with just a king and a king which is very likely wasted, I prefer a pass so much. Very nice. West is gonna make probably bid three clubs over here, I assume, to show a good hand more than a minimum. And they should be ending up in some sort of contract. Doesn't look like Slam makes. Actually, hold on. Does six clubs make? It shouldn't, right? Um, no, it doesn't. There. You cannot view. There's no way six. There's no six level contract which makes. So South is probably gonna lead a spade over here if I had to guess. Their partner adds partners suit. Maybe East has only one stopper. Obviously, East has two stoppers over here. So on the spade lead, what is gonna happen? It's a very tough pass by West over here for the 3-0 bid, by the way. Just circling back to the auction. Um, I'm really not sure what is the correct action over here. There's an argument for continuing since East has points. Like, make a king of diamonds, ace of spades, and all of a sudden you want to be in six hearts, even with and the six hearts is a very good play then. Um, so I might as West try to continue over here, maybe make a quantitative in white or something, but at the end of the day, they should find a way to stop short of slam. And 3 Trump is, as short of slam as you can be while still being a game. So anyway, the lead is a club. Interesting choice by E South not to lead a spade over here. So that's gonna be a Duckerino. And what do you do over here now? What's the game plan? So you have limited entries by the way to the dummy. So um, from the auction, you can tell that from the auction defense, should be able to tell that East has at most two hearts. Of course, South knows this for a given fact, even if he wasn't paying. Even if they, I'm not sure who Figgy. Who's Figgy failed? Do I know this person? I don't. Hmm. So even if South obviously knows that East has two hearts almost certainly, or one maybe. North obviously does not know that, but North knows that South has a gigantic monster. I mean, not monster, gigantic hearts. Probably from the auction too, so there are limited entries to the dummy, so you, besides the ace of diamonds and the ace of hearts, and you're probably going to take the finesse of the hearts, so. All that being said, I mean, like, transportation's probably, that might be an error. You definitely want to play the Jack of Hearts first and see what happens. But now I'm assuming that there are going to be some clubs which are cashed over here, so that's going to be 4 immediate tricks, and then probably exit with an ace of diamonds and another diamond would be my play over here, because I see that I do not have 11 high card points. They're probably all with North. Well, not all with North, but I wouldn't. I know Ace of Spades is smart. I feel like it's very. Now that you know the King of Hearts is South, well, you don't know because North might decide to duck a second time to cut off transportation to the dummy. But yeah, that is. Well, I guess maybe East does not plan to take the hard finesse next time, or maybe he plans to play the Jack to the Queen. Is my guess. This is a very interesting play over here. I don't know. Well, the advantage of this play, though, is that once North cashes Ace of Spades, it's just a claim for 11 tricks, because you don't even need to take the hard finesse at that point. You have what? You have 2 spades, you have 4 diamonds at 6, 7, 1 heart, and 4 clubs. Bam, you have 11 tricks. You have 11 more tricks. Ooh, I take back what I said. Very nice. Very nice play, actually. Wow. Not that it's going to make a difference. I mean, it's going to be like one more trick. I would not have found that. I'm going to be honest. I would not. I'm not sure if I would have found that. Is my mic even picking up? Yeah, my mic is picking up input. The problem is, it feels really weird right now. That I'm not able to interact with the stream because, I'm used to usually, like, for creating my content or, just producing the content that I do, I'm used to interacting with Twitch chat, and now it's just, I miss you guys. Um, anyway, West is going to cash 3 more clubs right now, and then it's going to be some, then, god dang it, what do you do at that point? You're kind of almost squeezing yourself in a way. I mean, not really, but you can pitch a diamond and you're fine. Because King Queen of Spades and everything is good, but you also gotta make sure you. Okay, there we go. Just lose to King of Hearts and then bam, no matter what happens over here, you just have the rest. South probably has to play the spade. I mean, South, you should know that King of Spades is over here. You're kind of finessing, but it's whatever. 10 tricks. Very, very nice. So, we go to the next board. So let's see. We have Okay, I always look at the long suit to see what I would preempt those first before I decide what to do. West has a regular one diamond opening. North is probably gonna let that go. No real bid over here. East is probably gonna bid a hard, and does South have a bid? South could double this. I would double that as South. But like the black suits are really fantastic. Fantastic spots, King Queen, King Jack. Yeah, you have nothing in the red suits, but who cares, really? Like, just double after East bids a heart over here is my play. I think South has to double this. Well, not has to. It would be my stylistic play, and that might encourage West to make a support redouble if they play that. And if they do play support redouble, that might allow East to compete to maybe up to 3 hearts when East is going to make some sort of bid over here. East is just like, wow, we have the points. This is our hand. Because South doubled and this. Do you have 4 spades? Let's start with that. You lose a heart, you lose a club, you lose a spade. You're probably going to pick up spades unless you play a spade to the 9. Which is definitely not percentage. No, actually, no, you just lose 2 spades no matter what, right? No, unless you. Yeah, there's no way to. You lose 2 spades and 4 spades, as long as West and East swear never to touch spades. And you lose a heart, and you lose a club, and yeah, it's just down, as it turns out. So it looks like they play a support readable, but the North has to win more than 2 spades over here. Oh no, never mind. I guess no, 1 spade is a bit. Never mind. 2 spades probably shows a better hand. Um, 3 spades might show the best possible hand that North can have for a past hand, which this is pretty close to. Maybe the King of Hearts was the King of Clubs or something, or the King of Spades. Um, it's a really nice hand. So 2 spades feels like an underbid in a way, but South might. South could try to raise this again to game. I mean, not in white to game. Definitely, South has no right to bid 4 spades directly over here. Um, that being said, I do not know what action I would lead to. It would depend on what side of the bed I woke up on that day. Um, expert commentary, by the way. So the delay is starting in 900 seconds or so, I've been informed. So let's see. The Ace of Hearts is the lead over here, which I definitely do not like that. I would probably lead towards a diamond over here. Don't want to lead your unsupported aces, especially when partner has three, so it obviously doesn't lose if partner has king of hearts or something. Unless it's just king empty, like then. Well, actually, no, never mind. They're gonna drop the next heart if that's the case. Almost certainly. Excuse me. As West, I would almost certainly East. I would certainly lead it down. Obviously, leading a diamond does not work over here, but it preserves your. It makes sure that the king of hearts, does not become good. If okay, so you're gonna get a pitch over here. What do you pitch? Pitching a club, maybe. Pitching a diamond could also work if you have reason to believe that. If you have reason to believe the Queen of Diamonds is offside, which is not probabilistic. So at this point, East has shown the Ace of Hearts. West still has an opening and has shown 0 points. Well, she's about to show the Queen now. So what happens after that? Looks like they elected. Looks like the Declare elected for a diamond pitch. You might want to play a club first after you win this trick. That would be my play certainly. Yeah, I'm playing a club over here. Oh, being off the ace, queen, and 10 and this being the situation is a. That doesn't matter. Now, as long as West does not touch a spade ever, that's fine. Ooh, fourth, third best. I think West. Okay, West obviously does not know the count of hearts, probably, so maybe a diamond might be the play over here, and you don't want to give her off in sluff accidentally, so I imagine Declare might tries to drop the 10, does not work. So you're going to play the King of Clubs. You're going to lose that. Then what happens after that? I imagine West is going to cash a spade right now, and then you cannot play another. You don't want to play another club, obviously. Playing a heart might be the rough and slough, so you might be forced to play a diamond unless you know the count. Fantastic. The heart is definitely the best play over here, as it turns out. Now let's see what else happens over here. Now the nine of diamonds is about to be played. West has to cover this at least. Very good. And it looks like the king of diamonds is gonna. Oh, I mean this is a cute end play, except it literally does not matter. You could probably just. Oh wait, squeeze. Yo, what a squeeze! This is very nice. That is a very very good squeeze for nine tricks. I didn't even see that. Wow. So this was a slight misplay by East over here to um the error by East over here was pitching the club instead of the heart, because if East had elected to pitch heart instead of clubs over here, then when when Jake plays this, he probably is gonna play for the drop of the jack of clubs again, but then that'll make him hesitate for a second. So West kind of has to just pitch a club over here and just hope that Jake somehow messed up the count. But Jake's gonna play 10 of clubs. See East is shown out. Play a and then play to the queen, even if he forgot count, because that's never gonna lose. And then it's just gonna be not 9 tricks that way. Wow, I'm really nervous and excited to see whether this dream works or whether this is just gonna be the biggest tragedy ever. So for future matches, which might be streamed by the way, if the stream has made it to this point, and you're still able to hear me, I know that George Tech Gold has a game soon against. It might be Tufts. I forget Tufts University. I know they have a game sometime in the next 2 days or so. Georgia Tech White, which is the team I'm captaining, they're playing against Harvard on Thursday. I'm not sure if that's going to be streamed because if I can get permission to stream, if obviously I'm fine with streaming it. One, I want to make sure my teammates are fine with streaming it. Two, I want to make sure Harvard is also fine with me streaming it, and that's also going to be on delay, by the way, because one, I don't want to be distracted by Twitch chat. Two, I don't want Twitch chat to at least for that, because I'm playing it that directly, so I don't want Twitch chat to confuse me or tell me stuff that I shouldn't know, or like influence my decision making. So that's also going to be, and also I don't want people stream sniping if on either George Tech Univite or George Tech or Harvard. So I'm gonna definitely delay that. So anyway, on to this end. One club looks normal. One hard, very nice. Um, can East ever make a bid over here? No, not really. Not at this stage, at least. So South. As South, I might think about it, but I mean, like, your spots aren't good. You have only three controls, and like you don't really have anything going on in this end. So I'm just happy to play two hearts over here. I wow, that's a very ambitious game try over here. I have better hands than white with. Maybe if the spots were better, maybe if Queen of Clubs was Queen of Diamonds, I might think about it. Um, but this all feels really wasted. Good on North for denying the game try, and South should definitely let that go now. So now on to the cushion. This is mech. What do you lead? A Trump lead. Okay, maybe trying to limit Trump roughing potential of sorts. I don't mind this lead. But as to clear how am I going to play this? So I might. This might be a very powerful lead because if West can get into the Ace of Hearts and then play another heart over there, that's a lot of. That then you've taken six trumps from the declare away that way. So this actually is a very this can be a powerful play at times, but obviously there is the gamble that you might sometimes give away the heart position, or you might give up a potential heart trick if partner was called with the Queen of Hearts, or will was card with some sort of good enough spot where Declare might have gone for two losers, but instead it's going away for one loser. Uh-oh. East, second hand low doesn't always work. That's a very unfortunate mistake by Hyun over here. Obviously, it's a tough spot, definitely. That's something which I've gotten. I mean, like I've made that same play against Life Masters with more than 3,000 or 4,000 master points in events before. So I'm not gonna blame anyone for making that for falling for that. As West, I'm happy to play another hard over here. I don't care about I want to limit the cross roughing potential because I don't know what North's hand is yet. And North opened what did North open? North opened a club. So let's see, what has been the play so far? North almost certainly. Why would North play a club over here? North obviously has club losers over here. Probably has the ace of clubs, or probably has at least one of the club honors, club controls. Very good. Plays the heart over here. So now what happened? What's the equation now at this point? There, you somehow managed to go for no club losers. The spades unfortunately split. Okay, so East has to be careful over here and not pitch a spade. Very good. Actually, does that matter even if that happens? I don't think it does. So, is this going to be a double hook play? I don't mind it. Now, as East, you're trying to figure out what has happened over here. You know that Declare has the Ace of Clubs. Declare has shown, what has Declare shown again? I forget. What were the hearts positions? I remember. I forgot who had the King and who had the Queen of Hearts. Um, but anyway, very good. That's exactly what I was wanting to see from East. Because another important thing to think about in this auction is that North denied the game try in diamonds. So North probably has very little to say talk about it. Wait, hold on. South's playing this hand. I'm so dumb. Oh my god, South's playing this, not North. Sorry, I'm not on my A game now. I'll be honest. It's been a while since I've done commentary, so So obviously my brain is a bit smaller than usual now. Uh, let's see. It looks like there are just going to be two more losers now at this point: the spade loser and the diamond loser. No getting away from that. Um, so if I'm Declare, I'm just well. You don't have to claim it. You could always go for playing the spade splitting. In which case, congrats, you made it. Thumbs up. Okay, good. Club pitch is definitely the correct play over there. Now you pitch a diamond. So anyway, the spade. West is in the tank. If West pitches, I'm making a claim as North immediately, and I'm saying just give me my two tricks. I'll walk away with 9. Um, that was very very unfortunate. Okay, let's see whether this matters. Hint: it won't. Well, I guess there's a chance that East might pitch the club. I mean, if East might pitch the spade when the Queen of Diamonds comes out over here. Wait, no. Oh my god. That would have been so tragic. Wow. That was also a manner by Declare, because Declare knew what the King of Clubs was. Like, Declare knew the hand double dummy, right? Because at trick 2, there was a club which was played to the Queen, and the King did not pick it up on West, which means East had the King of Clubs. And East had the King of Clubs, you know East had the last spade. You knew you were winning that diamond trick. Come on, Declare, you could have taken 10 tricks there. I mean, there's a lot to remember in that hand, granted, so it's whatever. Um, anyway, on to the next hand, 1-0 Trump, 15 to 17, very nice. So this is a pass. There, as North, you can just aim it, I guess. I don't mind you hitting Dream but no Trump also directly, because it's probably gonna, because you have enough points for, like, you to be comfortably in game. You're, like, at that 29 to 31 point range where, you know, where you probably make either game 4 spades or 3 no Trump, and maybe 3 no Trump is better. Well, at least that's at least the match points play. That's at least the match points play. At imps, I'm not sure which is necessarily better. Maybe 4 spades is safer. I'm I don't mind betting 3 no Trump also directly, that being said. So it looks like they're gonna same in, and they're gonna end up in 3 no Trump one way or another. South is gonna show 4 hearts over here. North is gonna probably just bet 3 no after that, if Stamen promises a 4 card major, if it denies a 4 card major. Well, actually, no, 2 spades would be invitational then, right? So yeah, you're gonna bet 3 no Trump. And then we're going to see how 3 no Trump plays over here. So let's see. The lead is probably going to be a club, if I had to guess. It's kind of hard over here as West. You don't want to lead a diamond. You don't want to lead. There are some scenarios where leading a spade or leading a heart can be a winning play over here. But with King third and 3, I mean, 3 small maybe might be the play, but also, it's kind of, yeah, I lean towards a club opening at the end of the day. It's just very normal, and it's relatively safe. Like, yeah, you're losing. Like, now you give away the club finish, but that's definitely much better than, giving away the diamond position, or, it is what it is. So it looks like the Jack of Clubs is going to hold over here. I assume, if I'm Declare, I'm looking at 4 heart tricks, 3 club tricks, at least 1, maybe multiple spades. So it looks like they're going to go for the hook of spades over here. Um, And it's not going to work if West decides to win this trick now. Okay, West decides to duck. That's fine. West is gonna win this one now. Now what do you do as West over here? You could play a heart, you could play a club. Oh no. The stream has started. We're live! Woo! Alright, so the stream hasn't died yet. Has my internet died though? No, it hasn't. We're streaming live. So how many viewers do we have right now? That's the question which I want to ask right now. It's just me, and me alone. So Jack of Spades, West can pitch a club over here. You do not need to hold on to clubs. Okay, so now what do you go for over here? You're just gonna play hearts. Try to maybe, there's no, what do you pitch over here? You can pitch, oh yeah, you can pitch a club. Actually depends. If I had to guess, so West is gonna pitch a club over here, probably. What is North gonna pitch over here? Because North is gonna pitch a diamond, right? Then you're gonna play club back, and then you're just gonna play the diamonds out, right? End up back in South's hand, and then play a club towards the king, maybe, and then decide whether you want to finesse the queen or finesse the ace, or what you're playing for over here. And depending on that, they're gonna either make 11 tricks or 10 tricks. Did I get that right? Yeah. I think I got that right. No, my internet's dead. No, it's still alive. The stream quality is so bad. Oh my god. So anyway, looks like it's all according to plan so far. Maybe club up, club back. Get some more information along the way. Woo! Okay. I like the play I'm seeing. I like the play. And now, moment of truth. Duck. West has to duck. West has to duck. Well, no. That is so sad. So sad. I mean, I guess it's over tricks at the end of the day, so maybe it might be the difference of 10 tricks versus 11 tricks. Hey, Santosh from 30 minutes, ago, what's up? So pass, 1-0 Trump over here. 16 points, I like it. They're probably gonna stamen, and, ooh, an alerted stamen, I like that. And they're probably gonna end up in... The heart singleton can be worrying. Let's... uh-oh. What is 2-0 Trump? Wait, are they playing Puppet Stamen? Yo, are they playing Puppet Stamen? What is 2-0 Trump? Okay, fine. For those who are aware in Twitch chat, Puppet Statement is a system where 2 clubs ask for a 5-card major, and 2 diamonds would show exactly a 4-card major, maybe multiple. 2 hearts and 2 spades would be natural 5 cards, and 2-no Trump would deny a 4-card major. Or most people play this over 2-no Trump as an opener because there are a lot of partnerships where opening 5-card major with 2-no Trump is normal to show the 20 to 21 points. And you don't really have the luxury of of having like multiple statements or like having multiple ways to inquire about a 5 card major and that. So another common thing I see in partnerships is to play 2 clubs as statement and 3 clubs as puppet statement in response to a one trump opener. For example, that is something which I do with in some of my regular partnerships. That's something which is basically a staple of junior bridge at this point. So and I've played against exactly one partnership in the past. I think this was at Summit Regional in Atlanta. I think it was like a non-life master event from like a year ago, back when I was still like still playing non-life master events, and I was still intimidated by the open event. So I think okay, so it's a spade lead over here. I think okay, well, South, as it turns out, should not lead fourth from the longest and strongest suits because that kind of just enables the double stopper play. But now here's the question, which North if North has to certainly make this switch over here, especially seeing the singleton Queen of Hearts yummy, and the fact that East denied a 4 card major. Excuse me. So you know that South has at least 4 hearts over here. Similar conclusions can be made by South over here that North has at least 5 hearts. So I fully expect North to switch to a heart over here, and maybe North can work out that South had maybe it's just all useless spots. Maybe East just Ace King Jack of Hearts, but um. You need to get those hearts out right now. Obviously, there's no reason to play a spade over here right now. You want to hold on to that ace of spades. Play a heart. See what. Did he take that as fourth best? No, he didn't. But why? You know, whatever. Okay, anyway, so continuing on with this. Let's see. East. Now, if I'm East at this point, I'm like, wow, they didn't play hearts. I'm lucky. It's my lucky day. So, now my question is I have 4 clubs, I have 2 diamonds. Can I create tricks anywhere else? The answer is I can sell my 4th diamond. I smell beer card potential, ladies and gentlemen. I spell beer card potential. In the Navy, okay. So anyway, I have 4 clubs. This is a beer card hand, but also it's not. So by American rules, this would not be a beer card because it's not exactly the ninth trick. You're going to score more than 9 tricks. Um, okay, that's fine. Pitch a heart. Uh, you could pitch a heart. It's fine. You know, yeah, you know. This is definitely not the way I would play this hand, ladies and gentlemen. This is definitely not it. Um, maybe, maybe there. I'm trying to think what's gonna happen over here. You're just oh okay. I mean sure. I think this was an error by East over here. There are definitely better ways I think East could have played that contract, like we talked about earlier, where maybe they could try to play for the diamond splitting. There were opportunities for over tricks over here. Obviously, if the diamonds do not split or something horrible happens, you can always safely go back to 9 tricks. So I think that was a missed opportunity. Hopefully, that does not cost George Tech Navy in the long run. Anyway, um, on to the next hand. West has a hand which it's a cute 11 count. It's a very sweet 11 count. Let me put it that way. I I know that it might feel awkward, but I'm opening that one spade. I think you have to. Oh right, that's a pass. Yep. And South finds themselves with a relatively good hand. And when I say relatively, I mean a fantastic hand. Do they have game? They have 5 clubs. They have 5 clubs, right? Yeah. So North has to make some sort of race over here. I don't mind a cubit if I don't mind two spades over here, which would show like a limit plus raise over here, and it's. I imagine that South they might try to find a stopper for 3-0 trump to play that. Oh, three clubs feels like. I mean, three clubs might be fine. Also, depending on. I guess North definitely has better hands over here, like a 12 or 13 count, which did not have a bit over a spade. So, but obviously South cannot stop over there. South has to make some sort of try over here. Maybe bid. I was going to suggest maybe bid three spades to ask for a spade stopper. This works also, I guess. So it's going to be an automatic spade lead. This is going to be the quickest spade lead I think we've ever seen in history. So, and after that, the question is where do we go from that? The answer is it's probably just going to be do clubs split. Do clubs split better than 4-0? Yes. Okay, cool. So I don't lose the heart, I don't lose the diamond, I lose two spades, I lose no clubs, so 11 tricks. I'm always looking at the quality of my stream by, looking at OBS and seeing, the button. Is it green or red or how many kbps is it per second is it? And it scares me. It's always fluctuating between red and green, and I wish I had better internet is what I'm trying to get at. I sound a bit robot-y. Well, here's my thought, P. Mingola, on that. I sound robot-y because, because I am actually a robot in bridge. You've seen my play, you've seen me play bridge. I never make mistakes when I play bridge. That's the reality of it. So, anyway, Ace of Clubs, Queen of Clubs is gonna be, coming out over here. I mean, more value could, actually it's just gonna be a claim, right? And then it's a 16 board match, by the way, for those who are unaware. All matches in the group stage are 16 boards. Alright. So East now has a 7-5. I've never seen a junior pass a 7-5 before. I don't think this is gonna be the first time he. Oh. Oh my god, is this a fireworks stand? How bad does 4. How. I mean, they're not letting. 4, 6, 10, 13, 17, 19, 21. I mean. Oh, wait, did I count right? 9, 13, 15. Move that. 4, 7, 11, 13, 17. Yeah, 22. Okay, two clubs looks normal. South has to bid spades. South, well, it depends on what system you play over here. I know some people play a double or a pass only system over here, where a double, where pass shows any hand and double might be penalty. Or one of my agreements with one of my partnerships is where pass shows a game forcing hand and double shows a drop hand. Three spades is also a very valid option over here, if that's natural. Now, North have to be. Does North have to be careful? No. They make 7 spades on a club lead. On any lead, actually, for that matter. Because the king of clubs is onside. They make 7 spades. North is gonna like it. And North is probably gonna go to slam. I'm not sure if it's gonna be 6 or 7. They have all the key cards. They have second round control in every suit except clubs. Maybe they might stop short if North can figure out that South does not have second control round of control in clubs. Maybe they might stop short of 7. 6, I think, is inevitable. 4 no trump. Blackwood. And unfortunately, East cannot bid 8 hearts as a sacrifice over 7 spades if they reach it. Neither can West. It's a very tragic situation that we live in. So 5 clubs is 1 key card. Fantastic. The partner has the ace of spades. So now what you're going to do is you're probably going to ask about kings if you're a North. You want to continue. You want to keep this auction going. If partner has the king of clubs, bam, 7. If partner does not have the king of clubs, 6 is my answer. If final trump is a specific king as opposed to, how many kings you have. Anyway, how's B8 stream going? Oh, never mind. You won't be able to hear me in real time because it's gonna be what? It's gonna be half an hour from the time you hear me, and probably the stream will still be in a different situation then. So out the extra bit 6 spades over here. Some people statistically might bad bit. I do not like 7 spades over here, cause yeah, but also like, come on, bro. You might be missing the king of clubs, and now you just went from a cold slam to a not cold slam. Uh, it's gonna be a hard lead. That's for sure. Right? I'm really not a fan of the 7 spades bit, but it is what it is. I think as East, I might have liked 4 hearts more. Actually, I'm not sure about that. Jack and 9/5 is very scary and is very susceptible to penalty doubles and just getting punished. So maybe 3 hearts is a better bit. I'm not sure. So it looks like there's gonna be some trumps which are pulled, and then it's just, yeah. Anyway, let's see. Probably pull another trump, play the queen of diamonds, uh, and play a club to the queen, and then accordingly decide whether you want to claim or not. I don't think there is any potential for squeezing over here, because if East hypothetically, let's say East had the king of clubs, right? Then East can figure out to pitch all the hearts, pitch all the diamonds, and just hold on to the clubs for dear life, and then it's just you only need one trick to set the contract, and it's not really going away. South does not have enough threats to be able to perform a squeeze over here, so now it's just now or never. Does it work or does it not work? Well, it doesn't have to be now or never, but it's basically now or never. Okay, I guess you could rough that high. Sure. The Jack of Spades is also good. No worries. Don't mess us up. Ace of Diamonds, King of Diamonds. Pitch 2 clubs. Play a spade to the Jack, and then, or maybe play Queen of Spades, then a spade to the Jack, because why not at that point? I would have played Queen of Spades. Right, that's good. I would play the 10 of Spades. Very carefully overtake this. And now it's just what happens. 9 of Spades. Is there a world where they go for the drop? What do you think are the odds they go for a drop? Okay. East should be pitching diamonds over here. East should pitch a diamond. Oh, they went for the finesse. Well, congratulations. 13 tricks. Alright, and let's see, on to the next hand. Man, East is getting really, really, really hands which I'm liking a lot. I would open this a spade. I'm happy, and I'll be very happy. I have King Queen 6, Ace 5th. And then let's see, where does the auction go? I mean, obviously it depends on what East elects to do over here, be it 1 spade, 2 spade, 3 spades, or pass. I definitely would not pass with that hand. I think it's way too good to pass, but also, East will have opportunity to show this hand later, so West selects for a club opening, very normal. 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, 12, 1 diamond over here. East has a double over here to show both majors. And the question is, do they have game? Two diamond losers. One. At least one hard loser. On a trump lead, there are issues for four spades. If I don't like one spade over here, I like a double because that's negative. That would show both measures, and it's forcing. Um, as North, you're kind of forced to pass over here because you don't really have a bid over here. You have Ace King fourth, and partner couldn't bid. Two hearts is way too weak over here. Um, I mean, like at the end of the day, you're a 6-5. You gotta remember that. So all you need is like a fit. Well, maybe partner. Well, maybe East White Blast over here now. I'm thinking because if Queen Jack of Clubs was in a different suit, you have a game makes. But obviously, that's not percentage likely because partner opened a club and rebid two clubs. We got 6 viewers. Pog. Be all right. So let's see what East elects to do over here. East elects to go for a more passive route and inviting. West would well be within their Jack double ten, Ace third, and partner suits. Queen Jack six. I'm fine. I would reject in white for sure. Ooh, spicy lead. So plays the King of Diamonds. Ace is gonna be played over here, and then we're gonna see where it goes from there. I don't know where it goes from there, honestly. Very good play over here by very good play by North over here to play the spade. Spade to me, I mean like Jake knows that what do you call it? There is some roughing shenanigans which East is trying to do over here. East probably has. It's not unreasonable for East to have hard losers over here, so you just got to get those out of the way, and you just got to make sure that very few hearts of limit are roughed. So this is a very good defense approach that North has adopted over here. Very good switch. You don't need to cash your diamond now. So now, if I'm West, I might play hard to the ace and hard back. I mean, I guess this also works, technically. I just think that East needs to play hard at some point. And it's better now while their trump's still out there. Yeah. Um. Hmm. I guess you could try to play hard to the jack and see what happens, and then North might not have a spade, in which case, yay. Of course, East is taking their time about this. I think it comes down to again roughing hearts, roughing one heart in the dummy. I think this is way too risky. I would not touch spades until I know that until I'm in reasonable shape with my hearts. And board talk is the best. Says BA. Oh, yeah. This was an impromptu stream. So spade has been played. So it turns out they're gonna end up with 9 tricks over here. There was play to make it 10 tricks if the last heart was ruffed. So if the other table manages to bid 4 spades, which I'm not sure if they will, but if they manage to bid 4 spades and they find the correct approach to it, at least double dummy wise, then that's just gonna be it. Rough this, play a hard, hard, hard. Oh, I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter. 9 tricks are 9 tricks. How many viewers do we have now? We have 8. So 9 tricks taken. 2 more boards to go on this side. The other table seems to be on board 13 now, and the lead is 41 in favor of Claremont colleges. That is not the best look for Georgia Tech Navy. So we're gonna see how this goes now. South opens a diamond, very normal. West should make a double over here for sure. North will elect to bid. One trump without a diamond stopper is not advisable. It will be fine because East is gonna make a bid and end up in the majors. Whether they end up in 2 hearts or 2 spades, depending on if they play. Interesting. Under accepted. Very nice. Very, very nice. That was very sweet of Claremont colleges. So I think the ruling for this tournament, for those who aren't aware, is because there has been precedent for undos being a hot topic for debate and discussion, especially at the professional level. I think it was in the spring KOs. It was in one of the KO events back in February or so. I remember like when Mac Willis playing against someone who was later who later was outed to be who was later banned, I think, from the events for cheating, as it turned out later, which is unrelated to the actual incident. Not Michael, Maxtrot made a lead, and it was supposed to be an incorrect lead because the cards shuffle from like between when bidding phase order and bidding, and when like the play is actually going to start the cards, and so I think he just insta clicked and happened to be like the wrong card, and then he asked for an undo, and it was denied because the dummy was seen, and like there were a lot of people watching. It was very controversial. I remember watching this live, and I was like, wow, this is scary. And after that, and at the end of it, I forget what happened. The undo was denied, and for this tournament, anyway, back to what we were talking about. Undos are default permitted between teams under the condition that one, it's basically done instantly, and two, it is for a misclick rather than a misassessment. I I do not know which one this might have fallen under, but regardless, at the end of the day, like I mean, maybe Claremont does not know the actual result right now at this point, but they're winning 40-1. They have a 39-point lead. Like this, again, granting this under is not going to be the end of the world. As West Ham might make a reopening double over here. On another note, two clubs feels a bit pushy to me. I definitely prefer a 1-0 trump bid, which is more indicative of the values. Two clubs is definitely stronger than what North has over here. Granted, King Queen third of diamonds is nice. Queen 9 8 7 fifth has potential to be nice, but I definitely like. So King of Spades is going to be led over here. Um, that's going to be a discourage. They play standard carding if I remember correctly. So they play standard carding. A diamond switch has now been made. Sure, I don't mind that. I mean, well, I don't think you have any other options actually, as West. So I like that. Now the question is what happens over here. Um, you want to ruff a heart, or actually you don't even need to. You could just pitch it on a club, honestly. How many pitches do you get? You get 2 pitches, so you could be limited to one heart loser. The challenge is gonna be on East West to cash their 2 hearts, before so that they're guaranteed, so that they can hold them to 10 tricks as opposed to potentially 11 tricks. West has to win this. It's now or never. So, unless West happens to know the shape, I don't think there's been any indication of what the shape is so far, so this is a very, very strange play over here. Like, this loses if South is Doubleton Club. I'm so confused. I think like that could have ended up really poorly. Um anyway, East has wait. That's strange. East just played the three of spades and the four of hearts. East wants hearts. East does not want spades. I'm assuming that they I mean, I'm not sure really what's going on over here. So now that this is on West to figure out to play a heart, which it's I'll admit it's hard. It's definitely hard. And if it's not now, it's never. It's then they're only going to be taking one more heart as opposed to two more hearts. So the question is now 9 tricks or 10 tricks. Let's see what happens over here. So now West has to make a decision between spade and heart. Very nice. I might play the ace of hearts first, but it's whatever. Play the king of hearts and then play another heart. Well, play the king of hearts and then let declare a claim. More like. Fancy. Play the 9, play the 9, play the 9. Play the ace. Well, doesn't matter what you play anymore. It's just Crossrough City now. Anyways, let's see. I'm having every occasional drops in bitrate every now and then, according to stream. Um, I see that Kendrick is logged in. That's good. Alright, so let's see. West can choose to open this, West can choose to pass this. I'm fine either way. I'm slightly on the aggressive side. I might open this a diamond. Very norm. That's fine. North might choose to preempt this 3 clubs or pass. Pass it is. West is gonna open this a spade. And they're gonna end up in a game called 5 Diamonds Making. Woo! I like that. I like that. Or they could play 4 hearts too, which also makes, I think. But I don't think that's also going to happen. The realistic answer is they probably end up in 3-no trump. And there's going to be a lot of... And it's going to be a really sad contract if it's 3-no trump on 1 spade, 1-0 trump. Okay. If 1-0 trump, depending on how strong 1-0 trump is, I'm fine with that. 2 clubs, I'm fine with this approach too that Jake has taken over here. East is going to make a strong bid for sure. I'm not sure what bid that is though. So the problem is, what do you call it? 2 diamonds feels like is it an underbid? It's close. What do I think I go for 3 diamonds over here, given what has happened in the auction so far. I don't have wasted values in clubs. My club shortness feels appealing enough for me to want to bid 3 diamonds, especially given that my spade suit is good quality and my diamond suit is good quality, and my hearts are also good quality. So I think I personally lean towards the 3 diamonds. It's definitely at the bottom of a 3 diamond spit and at the top of a 2 diamond spit, somewhere in the middle. 3 spades is another approach that the East could have taken over here to show kind of a hand in between, actually. Uh, so now let's see what happens over here. West has to make some sort of strong bid over here. I mean, no, not strong, but like, I would like a bit of Tino Trump, for example, over here. Tino Trump would show, I have a stopper in clubs and invitational values. Perfect. This is perfect. Um, North, if I'm North, I'm not bidding anymore. I'm done. I've told my story. West has to accept game over here, but what's the best game over here? I think four spades is the best, right? Four spades is the best. Four spades is the best. Lose a heart, lose the queen of spades, lose a diamond rough, and that's it. As East, I'm probably bidding. If three spades is forcing over here, I'm bidding three spades. And after that, as West, I think I would bid four spades. It's close, definitely, because um, because you might not have a fit, but with Ace Singleton of spades, which is not going to be wasted, and the Ace of clubs, which is very good partner shortness in clubs, like a Singleton or something, then four spades is probably better played, more playable than this. So now the problem is going to be that it's just you don't have you cannot really play tricks on your own. You can't really do anything here. It's just down. And the South is going to win this with the king, and then play a club back. This is really, really unfortunate. If North had no entries, then Torino Trump would not be punished over here, but North has both the Ace of Hearts and the Queen of Spades, so no matter what approach East declared decides to take to play this contract, be it, playing for the drop of the Queen of Spades, there is no way to eke out 9 tricks over here. Four spades would have gone fantastic, I think. As West though, in this situation, you know that North is Queen Jack. If I have any right to want to play this contract, or not any right, but if I have on any chance to make this contract, let me put it that way, I have to just pray to God that North does not have the Ace of Hearts, and then just continue from there and see what happens. Oh, West can elect. Oh, West. I think West did not have to give up that trick also, but it's fine. And now, what do you call it? North can actually show that North wants a heart by playing the Jack of Clubs over here. Or North can signal for a diamond. Well, I think it's pretty obvious looking at the dummy what needs to happen. Oh, this is not going to go well. Might have to play diamonds out first and then play the spades. I mean, no. Might have to. What I meant to say is, I might have to play the diamonds out, then play the hearts. Does this cost? I want to say no. I mean, it's down to now, I think. Yeah, they're just, now that Declare has, Declare's hand is good now at this point. Declare has ace spades, it's just game over. It'd be like that. Um, hmm. Fair. And claim incoming. So, let's see. Man, I'm so scared to play bridge on stream. That's gonna be probably me in 3 days if Harvard and us agree to play bridge on stream. So now let's take a look at how our friends are doing at. I definitely have people at it. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So let's see. The other table managed to play 2 diamonds, so I like this auction. I think North should definitely bid one trump over here. The other table, I think North elected to bid 2 clubs over here. 2 clubs felt a bit tad too strong. So, um, so 3 diamonds over here is, and it's a very pushy bid. Partner might have 3 small over here. I would not bid through. I would not bid 3 diamonds over here. That's for sure. Like if anyone's bidding diamonds again, it's South. It's not. Well, I think the play is probably going to be similar over here, unless they manage to. Let's see. What was the conclusion we came to? Lose the club, lose 2 hearts, and lose the spade. 9 tricks. Yeah, it might go the same over here. This has not been exactly our closest match so far. That's a bit unfortunate. Um, well, funnily enough, I think actually I think a lot of the matches so far have been blitzes. I'm struggling. I think there are like very few matches that have not been a blitz so far. So anyway, we'll see how this goes. So it's a diamond which has been played. Um, I think now what you could do is I would play the ace of. I mean, I would play a diamond to the ace, and then if diamonds don't break, I'm just gonna play clubs and see if I ever get the opportunity to pitch the hearts. I mean, obviously there might be a safety play in just playing for 9 tricks, like just hitting the claim button right now, but I'm greedy. Oh boy. I missed streaming. This is fun. How many viewers do we have now? We have. We've had more viewers before. Maybe we got to establish the brand again before we get more viewers. Yeah. Okay, so this doesn't feel like a complicated hand. Good. I like this decision over here. Now as declare I want to play the clubs. Good. Fantastic. I agree with every decision that Kelvin over here has taken so far. And now the question is whether West is going to whether they're going to secure their 4 hearts. I mean, not 4 hearts. They're 2 defensive hard tricks, and that relies on West playing a heart right now, and another heart being played after that. Oh, yeah, hate to see it. So that will actually be another imp for GT Navy. So that is that an imp? It's 20, right? Is 20 an imp? I think 20 is an imp. So that will be an imp. Yes, 10 tricks versus 9 tricks. I don't think West had a reason to play a club over there. I think there are definitely better plays over there. Obviously, yeah, you don't want to give up a hard trick that way, but it kind of feels like it's it's just claim over here, right? Oh man. Okay, yeah, King of Spades do not drop. So I imagine South is gonna hit a claim button right now and just say, yeah, it's 10 tricks. Unless South is greedy, we'll see. There we go. 3 tricks have been claimed. So now, oh yeah, this is the last board of the set, last board of the match. GT Navy 2, Claremont 60. At the other table, we saw that Vest selected to pass. It was pass, pass, a spade, pass, 1 no trump, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, pass, 2 no trump, pass, 3 no trump, all pass, and that went down to. West is elected to go for a diamond opening over here. North is elected to go for a 2 club opening, 2 club overcall. East is elected for a 2 spades bid over here. Fantastic auction so far. Fantastic action so far. I don't disagree with anyone's bid so far. There are some hands where there might be more, where the EV might be. There might be some situations where Norths might have a higher expected value for preempting 3 clubs rather than overcalling 2 clubs. It's probably more favored in terms of 2 clubs. The only reason I say that is probably that there are some situations where you might not want a club lead. So now East is probably, this is a neat game forcing bid which East has made over here. And West might just bid 3 no trump over here. I hope that does not buy the con. No. West might bid 3 hearts over here. If that depends. I think 3 hearts by East would have been forcing over here, so 3 hearts by West should be forcing, right? I mean by East should be forcing, right? After one you bid 2 spades, and then you bid a third you bid like the third suit. It's like third suit forcing almost in a way. So I think 3 clubs should almost certainly deny 4 hearts. I'm not 100% sure about this. It might deny 4 hearts. It probably is asking for a club stopper for 3 no. The problem is, okay, West likes to go for 3 hearts first. And East, if I'm East, I'm bidding 3 spades here. Certainly. And West might elect for 3 no trump. And East might pull that to 4 spades. Even 4 hearts. Like, 4 hearts also is fine. Like, it's even better than fine. 3 spades, good. And West will bid 3 no trump over here, certainly, like, without it. I mean, like, West has to bid 3 no trump over here, I think. I don't think there's any other bid over here. Unless West accidentally passes, which I don't see happening. Oh, do I have permission to chat with the table? No, I don't. So I don't have permission to chat with the table. I will just say, who's kibitzing? Let's check that out. Wait, come on. You're Game Forest over here. You can't pass 3 spades. What? You can't pass 3 spades. That's illegal. Kibitzers. Let's see. Who is kibitzing? Thanks to... Alright. And they're playing 3 spades. This just makes 10 tricks. No. What happened? I don't remember what happened, but whatever. Oh, it doesn't matter over here. Do they have 11 tricks in spades the entire time, or am I insane? They lose a spade, they lost a heart, they don't lose a club, oh yeah, they have 11 tricks in spades. Huh. Well, thankfully for East-West, they're not going to be punished for not bidding game over here, because the game which was bid at the other table went down. But I think that was an error by West too. I think that was an error by West to pass over there. Anyway, yep, that brings it into the session, ladies and gentlemen. The Huh. Just lay diamonds out, I guess. Or that, I guess, whatever. Doesn't matter. Alright, there you go. 4 more tricks. Diamonds are good, spade is good, heart is good, and you can ruffle club. So that's 200. And that's obviously my bad, says Luke. So anyway, that's the end of the match. I have no idea what the result was going on over there, but that was very clearly a blitz. It was 60 something to 1 or 2. I think that was a win by about 60 to 65, I think. So that's going to be a blitz for Claremont heading in, which puts them in a great spot for making the knockout stage in their group. I think Georgia Tech Navy is now. For those who are unaware of what the table looks like, I think I'll just show you this. Let's look at that. All right, yeah. So how does this look on stream? Perfect. All right, so this is what the situation is, by the way, for everyone who is not familiar with the situation. So there are 4 groups, like we talked about earlier, 21 teams, 5 groups in Group A, 5 teams in Group B, 5 teams in Group C, and 6 teams in Group C, 5 teams in Group D. What we saw today was a match between the Claremont Colleges and Georgia Tech Navy, and they just got blitzed. So Georgia Tech Navy right now, they played against UMN Crossroad. They lost in a pretty close match. They lost by 2 imps, I think. And they just got blitzed by Claremont, so that's 020, so they're 9.39 after 2 rounds. And Minnesota, they beat Georgia Tech Navy 10 by 2 imps. I think they also played Washington University, and I think they blitzed them, if I remember that match correctly. I think that was about sometime last week, and that has not been updated in the spreadsheet. And anyway, let's see. Looking at the other groups, like for example, Washington University, Washington University and Georgia Tech Gold both blitzed UMN Finesse. Washington University lost to Chicago and blitzed them. And in Group B, which features 5 teams, Minnesota go for the squeeze, which is the Minnesota main team, Caltech, UC Santa Barbara, Yale, and Georgetown, which is I think this is the Georgetown main team. I'm not 100% sure. I know there are 2 Georgetown teams. Yeah, this is the main Georgetown team. So it looks like Georgetown, for example, they lost to UMN Squeeze 30.27 VPs. This is a VPs, by the way. And they lost to UCSB getting 3.91. They got blitzed by Caltech. No one else seems to have played matches. And this is my group. I'm leading Georgia Tech wide. We have not played a single match yet. We have our first match on Thursday. We're playing against Harvard, who have blitzed Carleton and near blitzed Princeton, and that is very, very scary to me. Like I'm scared. Uh, hopefully we don't. Hopefully we do. We put a reasonable performance against them. Carleton got blitzed by Harvard and got blitzed by Princeton, which was surprising because I think they were because they've been usually a really good team. I think they're just trying to have a rotating roster, is my understanding, and give everyone a chance to play. Which means that they might not be feeling their best 4 players or their best squad going into every match. Princeton, they blitzed Carleton, they got near blitzed by Harvard, and UNC and Georgia Tech, why are yet to play any games in this group. So there's really a lot of action which is happening. I'm not sure what matches will be streamed, if any. But there will be matches streamed. I will try to see if I can stream any of my matches personally. I will also try my best to stream all Georgia Tech matches, be it Georgia Tech Gold or Georgia Tech Navy, as long as there are no conflicts with my own personal schedule, and as long as, the Georgia Tech team in question and their opponents are fine with being streamed with a 30-minute delay. If I can also stream it live, that is also something I might consider if both teams are again agreeing to that, because that might promote the opportunity for me to be able to interact with Twitch chat, and Twitch chat to be able to give me, feedback, and also for me to discuss with Twitch chat what's going on and for us to have a better time. But anyway, yeah. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. This was our first stream in months, I think. At least 1 month. I know the last few streams we did, they were kind of awkward because because my internet kept on dying. It looks like it's dying every now and then still, but you guys have been fantastic. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Bye-bye.